My name is David Hutchful, and I came back to Ghana on January 19th, 2011. My background is in technology, and I used to work with Microsoft in the US and in India. I quite remember that back in 2010, I was sitting in a meeting with the Indian government. We were doing some sort of plan for their national curriculum. And then the thought struck me. I was like, if I'm doing this in India in Hindi, I should be at home doing this in Ghana. And so that sort of began the thought process of returning back to Ghana. And almost a year later, I came back. And initially worked with a non-for-profit. After doing that for about 5 years, I decided to kind of begin an entrepreneurial journey. So up to this point, I'm on my third company at the moment. And both of those were great. I really enjoyed working and creating a new company in Ghana. It has its challenges, but it was quite wonderful. But the new one, it's a biotech company, and basically we're looking at solving cancer for Africans. It's got a research focus, which my background when I was at Microsoft, I actually worked for Microsoft Research. And so I think research has a really important role to play in development. And so that the ability to bring my technology background and skills to try and solve this problem to me was very exciting. And so that's what got me involved with, and it's called Yamachi, which is sort of Africa's, if you will, first cancer research institution. So being back in Ghana, there have been several challenges. One of the biggest challenges I faced coming back is it's quite easy, and I mean this in a good way, but it's quite easy to become the biggest fish in the pond. And what that means, if you're not paying attention, is that you stagnate. And so I had to make sort of that intentional effort to start making sure that I was searching and looking for people who could help me grow. But also just in my field, technology, making sure that I was keeping up to date with, what was the latest in terms of thinking and in terms of development, and making sure that I kept abreast of it. And so what helped me was beginning to look closer at the community I had around me, beginning to tap into that community, and then of course looking out as well to see what was going on. One of the greatest sort of successes I've had was actually when I worked with the not-for-profit Grameen Foundation. And we launched a project that was targeted at pregnant women. And that project was quite instrumental because what we created, and this is something that we created in Ghana with Ghanaian developers, became a tool that got used in India. And basically became a tool that got rolled out in the biggest mHealth implementation in the world. And not only that, it also won quite a lot of awards for what it was able to achieve. And I call that a success, or what I saw as part of the success for that tool, it was called Motec, was that it was created not only by the developers or the people on my team, but with closely working with, in this case, the Ghana Health Service. We were able to create a system that not only helped in Ghana, but went as far as India to become one of the biggest mHealth implementations. Deciding to come back to Ghana is probably not the easiest. And so my advice for people who want to move back to Ghana, first is just do it. The next thing I'll say is you've got to find community. One thing that's been very helpful for me is the Ahaspora network. And so I'll say for anybody thinking about coming back, kind of see it as becoming a bridge, right? We're in a very global world now, so it's not like you're putting your whole life and just moving back here, but you're going to become a bridge. And as in any bridge, you need strong support in both places. And in Ghana, if you come to a place like that, I would really encourage you to sign up for Ahaspora, or at least find a community of recent returnees and engage with them. And also keep your community back home or back where you're coming from, because those are going to be, either you're going to be an important reason why they decide to come back, or that they're going to be able to also make sure that you're staying above water and understanding what else is going around in terms of global dynamics. And one thing I can promise you is the more you're aware of what's happening globally, the happier you'll be that you're actually in Ghana at the moment. Trust me on that.